everyone, Cassie from Lake Life Realty, and I'm here with Sarah from the Porch. So thanks for having us.
Well, thank you for coming.
Of course. So tell me a little bit about your background and what led you to open the Porch.
Well, my husband and I were both military, so we met in the Air Force, so that was the first phase of my life. He stayed in for 28 years. I got out after 7 and decided to be an antique dealer.
Okay.
And I also ran a bed and breakfast at the same time. Quickly discovered, did not like the bed and breakfast that well. So loved the antique business. So I did that for about 15 years probably. And then took a little break from doing that and decided I'm approaching 40 and time to have children. So we had blessed with 2 little girls, and as they were little and getting ready to go back to school, I thought, okay, maybe I'll try something else. So then I did the home decor business. And this is all out in Nebraska. Okay. And did that for, I don't know, probably 10 years, something like that. Then sold my business and we moved out here. And so I thought I was retired.
All right.
After we were out here about 9 years, got the itch again. So, so this time around we're kind of doing a mix.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we got where we are.
That's awesome. Yeah, so I read a little bit about the restoration piece. So do you want to tell me about that? Because this is a beautiful building.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, that was part of the thing. I mean, Mark and I knew after we were here for a while that we couldn't just be retired. We needed to have something else to do. And that was our thing. With both other businesses, they were in a restored building. One was a old commercial building in a downtown venue. The other was an old 4-square house with a barn. And that's where I did the antique shop. So redoing homes and that kind of thing is in our blood. Yeah. So that's awesome. So we looked, and we looked in this area quite a while. And then this one was on the market, and Mark really liked it. I was like, I love it, but
it's a big project.
It is.
Did you run into any problems?
Not anything. No. None. I mean, it was very structurally sound. Just needed a lot of labor. And but I really wanted to paint it. So that was kind of.
Yeah, I did see that. How long did it take?
We bought the house in June, like 2.5 years ago. And so then we got it. It took us about 2 years.
Awesome.
We don't get a lot of summer painting weather here. So it takes a while.
True. This is true. So if I am walking in here, what are the majority of the items that I'm going to find?
We specialize in antiques and home decor. We use the home decor as an accent to the antiques. And the idea being to let people know that, when you buy antiques, you don't have to do your whole house in antiques. When you're decorating, add one cool piece. Make it be this thing in a room to make the room come to life.
Yeah.
Good point. They're fun. And it's working. I'm finding that there is a lot of interest. We've sold a lot of antiques. I didn't know which way it would be, and it's been strong to maybe over 50% that's moving in the
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where do you get the majority of your items?
Well, that's always a trick in this business. Like I say, every antique trailer will say, anywhere you can. I mean, we've been very fortunate here. We've had a lot of people come to us, and that's always the good thing with an antique store that is brick and mortar. People come to you, and we've been able to buy a lot privately, which that's always the best way. Yeah, it truly is.
Of course.
So that's primarily where we added the little clothing line. I guess I forgot.
Yeah, I saw that back there. Yeah, with some leggings and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay.
We described it. We thought we'll try a few different things and see. What's gonna work.
Okay. Yeah. What have been your most popular items?
A lot of artwork.
Okay.
I will sell. I know. And it's again, we're showing how you can use this contemporary art with a cool piece of old furniture. It's just the blend of it. People are really liking. The other thing, when I say I'm a little, thin on inventory right now, we've had a lot of comments that they like that. It's not the old traditional antique store that you dig through stuff and no.
Very purposeful.
Right. We're featuring things. It's done more in that kind of a venue. So yeah, the artwork is done really well, and like I said, we've sold a lot of antique. The clothing line, I mean, it's been really, I checked the numbers after the first 3 months, and there's not a...
Great.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm happy.
Yeah, good. Do you do any events here?
You know, we did with Christmas in the Village. You know, right out of the gate, I was kind of postponing my grand opening until the clothing line came. Clothing line was fall oriented, so it didn't come until like September, and then I was like, okay, we opened the 1st of August. I don't know, and I just skipped the grand opening. It's like this. I gotta admit, you know, having done retail and all this for going on 30 years off and on, too many events sometimes can. This time around, I'm in this to have fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let it take my life.
Yeah.
You know, I'm at that stage where I think it's making for a better feel in the whole store that way too,
Right.
where I'm not so business pressured. Obviously, it's still a business and I've got to run it that way, but I'm not, old stores I had 5, 6 Christmas trees loaded with ornaments and all that, and it's just a lot.
A lot of work.
It's a lot,
Yeah.
So we're kind of, but yeah, events next year, we're definitely going to do a few, probably some things maybe with John across the street, and we got the Foothills now.
Yep.
Sandwich is a small community. So we like to do things as a group.
Yeah.
So we'll have some things.
Yeah, and that was kind of like one of my last questions. How do you like being part of the sandwich community?
Oh, we love it here.
Yeah.
We love it here. I knew we looked at a place, in Moultonborough, and almost bought that house to do this too, and it would be just a totally different feeling. Sandwich could not have been more supportive.
Yeah, it's a special town.
It really is. They have embraced this business, and we are dearly thankful.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here. Any other thing you want to add?
I think you've covered a lot. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks for having us.
Well, thanks for coming over. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you.